Got a lot of work to do today at the defense table. So much filing, so many facsimiles. Sarah, there is no fax machine over here. I'm just letting you know that. Yeah. Really? Oh. Yeah, guess what? I'm not wearing a bra today. Yeah, I know. Isn't that naughty? Huh? You're what? You don't like that? Really? Really, you don't like that? I'm making you well, I'll just turn, please. I don't have any sneakers on either. My toes are sweaty. They are. They are. I invented these. See these things right here? Look. These Post-its? I invented that. That was me. See the sticky thing? I did that. Yeah, see, they just stick right there. I also don't have socks on. I know. I'm so naughty. There's other things I invented too. Oh yeah, lots. I'll tell you as we go. But just know, my feet are smelly. Okay, everybody. Well, Sarah was quite busy during her trial. If you followed me on the live stream channel, we followed this one intensely for years. And Miss Sarah made herself very busy, made herself very well known during the trial. So for those who are unfamiliar with who's Sarah, what's this suitcase talk? What's going on up in here, Paul? Well, I'm going to tell you. So Sarah Boone was accused of and convicted of killing her boyfriend, George Torres Jr. in February of 2020. Now, the prosecutors would say that Boone allegedly zipped Torres up in a suitcase during what she initially called a game of hide and seek at their Winter Park home in Florida. Now, she would claim that she fell asleep and found him unresponsive the next morning. Boone was eventually, of course, arrested and charged with second-degree murder. And her case drew major attention due to, of course, the disturbing details, but also the videos that she took of the case. Now, she was offered a very sweet deal that she would be, pretty close within a few years of going home. However, she declined this. She would drag this out for years and years until it finally made its way to court, and where she was found guilty and sentenced promptly to life behind bars. Sarah Boone has been the birthing place of memes and internet fodder and joke and comedy ever since. She is completely over the top. She is absolutely derailed and off the chain. So what we're going to be doing today in today's video is we are going to be doing another bad lip reading. So many of you asked me to do Sarah Boone, especially if you follow me for a while, you know how I kind of did this during the trial. So during the trial, we kind of fixated on, her shoulder pads, her inventing Post-its, it's all this silly stuff or whatever, very Sarah Boone stuff. So the way we'll do this is I've just pulled some clips and we're just going to kind of see where Paul's little brain goes to today. So go ahead and buckle up and pour you a fresh cup because we're about to get into today's video.
Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad, sipping from the cup and hey.
Now hold on everybody, let's do a quick sofa sidebar now. Keep in mind, ain't no cop, ain't no doctor, ain't no lawyer, ain't no therapist, ain't none of that fancy credentialed stuff. Now keep in mind also, I'm just giving my opinions on very public information, so do your own research, come to your own opinions, and drop them off in the comment section. And while you're down there, if you do like what you see here at the Sofa Squad, drop a little like, drop a little comment, drop a little share. It helps the channel out immensely. Now let's get edition. Hello Sofa Squad and welcome back to the sofa. We got a fake sofa. We got a real Paul. My name's Paul if you're new to the channel. If you're not new to the channel, my name's still Paul. Okay. Now, I already said what all is going on up in here. So look, be sure to like, subscribe, help us get to 155. Together, we can do it. I do appreciate everybody who's already here on the sofa with us. And let's get to those first clips.
Do you recall who specifically, sir? Mr. Owens. Okay, thank you.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and do some filing. I know I had a list of things to do today at work. Let's see, invent Post-its did that. Yes, let's see here. There we go. There we go. Let's file that. Okay, yes. And we're going to facsimile this later. I'm just going to stamp it. Could you file that, please? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Judge. Let me just nudge this little podium. Oh, this is neat. Hello, everybody. Now, look, I just want to go ahead and get right to the chase over here. She is not wearing shoes. She also did not invent Post-its. She also is wearing shoulder pads. From what I can understand from defense counsel in a complaint they filed, she is also not wearing a brassiere, but don't let any of that fool you. She'll also say she didn't kill her boyfriend, George, and that is quite the opposite in today's courtroom. Oh my goodness, there's the suitcase. I'm just going to pretend I didn't. Are the cameras on? Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're here going. Hey, psst, guess what? I'm not wearing socks. Hey, yeah, me. I'm not wearing them. Hey, okay, so look, what's going on? Really? Oh my gosh, I know. I can't believe it either. I can't believe they put the suitcase there near me to make me feel, I can't.
Yeah, now we don't have a chance in hell to do this. Sarah, you sure you don't want to take that plea deal?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is the camera still on? Okay, well, I'm going to go give the shot. Hey, do you want me to put my shoes back on? Put your shoes back on. Why? Because it's nasty. I'm not into that. Why are you trying to push that on me?
Sir, good afternoon. You could be seated. After seated, if you could please state and spell your name for the record for us.
Brian Boone, B-R-I-A-N-B-O-O-N-E.
Thank you, sir. You may inquire.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you tell us how it is that you know the defendant?
I dated her for quite a while, and then we eventually got married.
When you say you dated her for quite a while, how long are we talking?
I met her in the late 90s, and I believe it was around 2005 when we got married.
And Mr. Boone, I'm going to have to step outside my role as judge here for a minute. I think I speak for myself, the bailiff, the state, sure the defense, and, well, the millions of people watching. We've got some questions, Mr. Boone. A lot of questions. Starting right off the thing, and, go ahead, and if we can go off record with this. What in the hey diddle diddle, said the cat in the fiddle, did you ever see, and Miss Boone, to arrive at this situation here? We're confused, we're scared, we have lots of questions, but we do want to say we're glad to see you alive here today, and quite frankly, you're very lucky to be after your little rendezvous with her over the last few years. Yes, well, that is a question I have received quite a bit. And one thing I will say, back then she did not wear shoulder pads. She didn't do this weird thing with her feet that I can clearly see her doing at the defense table. She actually was slightly lovely. She did work in human resources at the time. That was her personality trait. And, I was taken in, she invented Post-its. She did a lot of other kind of inventions. At least that's what she told me at the time. She was a grade A student. She liked artwork. She liked making finger painting. She did all these really interesting things. And you know how they say that whole thing about the crazy ones, crazy in the head, crazy in the bed. I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Okay. It's true. It's true. It's true. It kept me around for quite some time. Yeah, it did. But clearly that backfired in my face, and that wore off. I found out she didn't actually invent the Post-its, found out she didn't actually do half the things that she said she did. She actually didn't have that HR job. Apparently she was just going to a rented storage unit and pretending to do facsimiles throughout the day and filing, honestly, just blank paperwork. And so that was really the tipping scale for me, that I was just like, this woman, this beast of a woman, she ain't what she said she's supposed to be. Oh, and now we have the body cam footage. This is when they interviewed Miss Sarah the day of. Okay, well, yes, I am Sarah Boone. Yes, that is correct. Yes, this is what happened. Yes, I'm trying to tell you. No, this is not what happened. I was doing finger painting and singing at station 2 and 3, okay? So I was doing the finger painting, I was doing the puzzles, I was doing the singing, right? Okay, it's so confusing because the puzzle was so hard. You were in the house? Yeah, in that house. That house, yeah. So anyways, so I was doing all that, right? And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go up there. Yeah, upstairs. Yep. I went upstairs. I did that. I was doing the finger painting. I was singing. Yep. Singing. Yep. Mariah Carey. Yep. I don't know how much longer it was. I was like, I'm going to come downstairs. Oh my God. And I was like, George, where are you? Where are you? Oh, I forgot we were also playing hide and seek. And so he had hid in the suitcase. I had no idea. I was frightened. I was scared. I urinated. And I came down, he was there. It was terrible. Yeah, it was really terrible. Yeah. I'm blaming it on the alcohol. I was like, oh my God. What happened here? I started singing again. I broke out into song. Yeah, just go sit over there. Over here? Yeah, over there. Thank you.
Multicolored shirt, looks like some splotching on it. She is in custody, however, she's not wearing any restraints, so we will be standing when our jury panel enters and exits. The parties may approach.
Hey, can I get that? Yeah, I gotta file that. Thank you. I got to find lots of faxes to do today. Thanks. Hey, did you know I invented these folders? Yeah. I'm just going to make a little note here. I invented the folders. I also invented shoulder pads. We're going to open this up, file that away, fax something out later, and we are good to go. Ooh, and now we're at the interrogation. I'm just going to say this. I invented Post-its. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. We know you didn't invent Post-its. I invented them. That is not from Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. I did that. They got that from me. I'm just as upset as y'all are. I'm blaming it on the Boone's farm. Maybe the Wild Irish Rose, but definitely the Boone's farm is why we're here. Not me. I know I don't have any, ties to that manufacturer at all. None. Don't get any money for it. No. Yeah. Right? No, see, it was George's fault. Yeah. I also invented Pantyhose. Have I ever told you that? I invented Pantyhose. The little egg they come in, I did that. Holy ish, y'all have video. You're trying to make me feel bad. Yeah, I don't believe this. This is AI. This is fake news. I can't even stand to look at this. I absolutely refuse to believe that. That's AI. I'm an A student, but the video says otherwise. I'm out here trying to do a good thing, trying to do good, trying to get a job, trying to put food on the table. I mean, for God's sakes, I invented pantyhose and a little egg that used to come in. Okay? I've done things. I'm a grade A student. See, for y'all to insinuate that I intentionally did this is absurd. Would a pantyhose inventor put somebody in a suitcase? I don't think so. Why are you looking at my nails? You do know you're under arrest. This is false, but you're under arrest. Not intentional. Do you feel like a jackass there with your arms behind your back? No, I don't. And I will be avenged because I am Sarah Boone. Okay, now before we get started, I'm just going to write some stuff down and note here. First, I would like to note there is no evidence stating that the defendant invented these legal pads. She has expressed that a few times throughout the trial. I would also like to note that the defendant did not invent the little nameplates that you see up here, like with my judge's name. She has also insinuated that she invented those. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and make one just overall note here. The defendant has not invented anything. We will give her credit for bringing back to life, if you will, the word not intentional. I will give her that. She has brought, kind of that to the forefront of the dictionary. I'm just going to put that on page 3 here. I'm also just filling out my grocery list. I honestly, I can't believe that I'm here. After all the stuff, the schooling, the hard work that I've done, and 5 years deep, Ms. Boone has absolutely driven me crazy. So yes, I'm going to make my Amazon list. I'm going to make my grocery list. Period. Okay, what was that? Sarah wants to file another motion? You're kidding. So she's now saying that she invented the state flag of Florida behind me? Okay. Is this real, Sarah? Do you really think you invented that? Because we can do a mental health eval. I can 100% tell you without even pulling Google up over there. She did not invent the flag, nor pantyhose, nor the little egg container that they came in. Okay, let's just put that on the record. I don't know why she keeps saying that. Frankly, I'm bothered that she has her bare feet exposed under the table. She's been wiggling them at me the whole time. It's quite frankly repulsive. I'm going to be picking up a few things at the grocery store this afternoon. I have made a list here. Lettuce, cheese, ground beef, tomato. I mean, that's all we need for the cookout, right? What was that? Zima? Who's drinking Zima? Do they even make that anymore? I mean, I'll put it down here, but for God's sakes. I mean, of course it was good back in the day. Yes, it took us all by storm. We all felt fancy with that clear glass. And who put Boone's Farm here? Is this a joke? I never want to see that name again. I'm just going to scratch out and put Wild Irish Rose instead. Have you ever had that? Because I can tell you, I've had a few wild nights on those boys. Coleslaw. I forgot coleslaw. I'll put that on there. So yeah, let's wrap this up. This weekend's going to be this is going to be good.
Now, Sarah, I'm telling you, when you play hangman, you can't do 2 at a time.
But I can. I'm Sarah Boone. See, I picked this letter. It's like a vow. I get to go again.
Sarah, that's not how it works. You went twice.
I know. I went twice. I got a vow. I get to go again. It's not that hard.
I'll stab you with this pen. I'll catch another charge. Sarah, let's just play tic-tac-toe. Look, here, just take this. There you go. Now let's go ahead and work on putting those socks back on, sweetie. You're really disturbing everybody with that whole thing. I didn't know you were the one that put Boone's Farm on the list or Zima, so you can go. Judge, she likes it, I do too. You can go. Judge, I'll have to say I actually do like Zima a little bit. I mean, I know it's not the most manliest of drinks, but it's good. I like the blue label and the clear thing. What about y'all? Zima? Is that good? Zima? What about a Corona? Y'all like that? Okay, put it Corona. Okay, I got Corona. Okay, we got Corona, Zima, Wild Irish Rose, no Boone's Farm. Now, personally, I like an Oscar Mayer wiener. But I know, at least Sarah has expressed, she likes the more stout ones, really. Well, she's not going to be here, though. She'll still be in the unit. This is just for people behind the scenes cookout. This is just we've got her locked up. We don't have to deal with her anymore. We're kicking back, right? So she's not going to be there. That's why we don't want Boone's Farm on the list. We don't want to hear her name. 'Twas I, yes, the Sarah the Boones, that's me. It was a tragic evening, one that I try not to revisit too often, but oftentimes I'm forced to from the lonely, dark evenings of my cell where nothing else is going on. Yes, of course, I'll blink a lot. I mean, I would say that I am currently barefoot if anybody is interested in that type thing. Oftentimes, George and I would finger paint and also break out into song, possibly make puzzles. Yes, I was known to go to the grocery store to buy Boone's Farm barefoot. That would be me. I do miss him, yes, every day. I no longer have someone to verbally abuse and physically abuse, and for that I am sad and, well, depressed. I will say, before I do say anything else, I would like everyone to know that I did invent Pantyhose and Post-its. I'm proud of that. Right here on my dirty, sultry legs. See that, everybody? Go on and touch it. Go on there. Rub your hands all over it. Does anyone in the jury want some of this? Because I'm giving it out for free. I thought it was very traumatic, but also tantalizing, if you will. Yes, I'm currently triggered. That's a picture. Sarah, is that your Tinder profile? God, yes, it is. How'd you find that? What about this? Well, that's a suitcase on the floor. Put it on the floor. Okay, it's on the floor. Thank you. I'm just going to slide my hand in that tight-fitting glove of yours. Here we go. Let's try again. Oh, it's so squishy and wet. There we go. That's a suitcase. That's a suitcase. Okay, so I'm just going to... Hold on one moment. One moment. We need the paper clip. Okay, let's find the paper clip. Okay, I'm just going to get down here and kind of open this up. Now, is that a suitcase? Is that what? Let me pull my breeches up here now. It flies down. Good Lord. I'm sorry, everybody. Do you want me to get down there and tell you how to open it? My God, I have to tell everybody how to do every last little thing. I'm just going to sit here with my hands crossed like a good little human resources person. Well, go on, open it. Is that a suitcase? That's a suitcase. Ain't never seen that before. Well, Judge, what do you think? Can we open it?
I mean, that's why we're here, right? I mean, why are we going through all this rigmarole over opening the suitcase? Let's just open it. I mean, it's not that hard.
I'm going to get some of these gloves too. They're squishy. I don't know how it works. Okay, yes, there we go. Okay, so see how this goes right here? This is a zipper. Okay, yes, it's a zipper, but it's still open. It's not closed. Okay, so yeah. So I'm going to zipper it closed, and pardon me, I should have worn a brassiere today, everybody. I didn't know I'd be bending down like this. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, jury? Take a look at all that. 3 people to close the suitcase, but we don't have any concerns about this. Nope, we're trying to prove a point that this was very easy to get in and out of, and I have actually just proven the wrong point to everybody here. So yes, he was doing this right here. I was singing song. He was standing here like, Sarah, stop singing. His hand was out here. I just, I was finger painting. I was singing. I didn't know that there was an alarm. I should be scared. So yeah. Can I keep these gloves? No, you can give them to me. Here, I'll take them. Yeah, thanks. Even this one? Yeah, even that one. Yep, thanks. Okay. I'm going to put them over here.
Does everybody understand that? I see everybody nodding their heads. Okay. State, are we ready to bring in our jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, are we ready to bring in our jury?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's
Versus Sarah Boone. Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the 2nd degree as charged in the information.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and I'll let you juries know. While you might have found me guilty, no one but myself can keep me in these 4 walls. I will rise. Now, Sarah, here's this. So you're not going to come to the cookout. You will be in prison. That's fine. I'll have a cookout in my own dreams. Well, it was quite the trial for Miss Sarah, Miss Boone's. So if there are certain parts of the Sarah of the Boone's of the trial that you want me to do like a bad lip reading for, let me know, because I try to incorporate a lot of them into this one. But as you know, there's the interrogation, there's the body cam footage, there's the courtroom, there's all the stuff, right? So I never get tired of Sarah Boone's stuff, y'all. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So that is it. If you're still watching, I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to get up to 155,000 and we can do it together. And if you could, while you're in the comments section, drop some little pillows, drop some little sofas off for myself, Roscoe in spirit, he's hiding over here, Bo, who is somewhere around here, and Lou, and you, the most important, the Sofa Squad. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making the channel possible. It would not be here without you. And until we gather down in that comment section to do all this crazy stuff down there, I'll see y'all soon.
I just wanted to say thank you again for watching the whole video, and also thank you for being part of the Sofa Squad. Special thanks to all the Patreon members, channel members from both of my channels, everybody who likes, shares, subscribes, comments in the comment sections. It helps the channel out so much. Now don't forget, I do have that other channel, the podcast channel. That's where we go live, we hang out, we talk. We have kind of sort of a schedule, but just be sure and check it out. I'll put it up here on the screen. And then like I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to follow me and Ross on the Instagram, go on, check it out. It's right here on the screen again. But once again, thank you very much. I really appreciate you being part of the Sofa Squad, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey, welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup that hey, come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough.